What's up, everybody? This is Derek Samak, formerly known as Don Rique, the artist formerly known as, like Prince, changed his name, and then it just became a symbol. Anyway, I'm here to give a little update on my life, what I'm doing, what I'm gonna do with this channel, because we still got this Pilot Kids channel, and I wanna do something with it. And so currently I am living in Charleston, South Carolina. I'm married, and I have a daughter now, a little girl named Georgie. She's 10 weeks old, and we're here in our little home studio where we do art and music, and we're just following our dreams. And I've been thinking a lot about music and art and design and all sorts of things, and wanting to get back into it. And then there's just like the practicals of life where you're just like, okay, you have bills to pay and you have life stuff to do. And I'm kind of like on this mission now where I have student loan debt that I want to pay off, and it's just something that I've always avoided. I'm like, nah, I'm going to become famous, I'm going to be an artist, and forget all that. Like, once I make $1 million, like I'll just I'll pay the money. And then like you never make $1 million, so then you're still in debt. And it's just getting into the real aspects of how to build a life as an artist, as a creative person, but at the same time doing all the life stuff and being practical and trying to grow in wisdom and character and all of that stuff. And I'm 35, gonna turn 36 in May, and I'm just like, I can just blend both of them. Why don't I just blend everything together? Why don't I pay off my debt? Why don't I do music? Why don't we do the art that we want to do and raise our daughter and all of those things? So I'm here, I'm back, I'm on the Pilot Kids YouTube channel. I'm going to be making content. I'm going to be posting some of my own songs that I'm writing, maybe making some videos of, Pilot Kids behind the scenes content of, how we produced certain songs, or how I thought about writing certain songs, or writing certain hooks. Johnny and I have been talking a lot just over text, and we have song ideas that we've been passing around, and maybe there'll be some music that we do together. Not really sure. I can't really control that. I think one of the things that I'm learning in life is that you can't control anything really, but there are certain things that you can control, and instead of trying to force things to happen that are outside of your control, why don't you look at what you actually can do and what's within your control, and focus on that. It just alleviates a lot of stress. So yeah, I'm like, we have this channel here, get comments and things from people all the time saying they miss the Pilot Kids and they miss our music. And I think in my head, a lot of times I'm like, oh yeah, but like, it's over. It's not really a thing anymore. But it's something that was very real, that came from our souls, that came from a real vision that we had. And it doesn't mean that that is dead. It just means that it's different now. And so, yeah, I'm going to be back here on the channel, like I said, posting different kinds of content. So I'd love to know in the comments what you guys would like to see. And if you want to see the Pilot Kids get back together, that's maybe not happening right now. So if that's what you're looking for, you could pray about it. Maybe it'll happen. Or maybe hit up Johnny and poke him, and maybe he'll be inspired to work on some things. But yeah, just let me know like what you guys would want to see. But regardless, I'm going to be posting things on here, and some people may like it, some people may not, and I'm going to just go for it. And my vision and my focus now is still that Pilot Kids message, is about how to fly your own plane, in the sense of how do you take control of your life and the things that you have control over, because we don't have control over everything. Like I was saying, like God is the one who is in control, and whether you believe in him or not doesn't make a difference. If I tell you, to jump off the Empire State Building singing the song I Believe I Can Fly, what's going to happen to you? You're still going to hit the ground and go splat, even if you really believe you can fly. So the things, nothing is really in our control, but what it means to me when I think about being a pilot kid now is like, what do you have control over? Because God has given us an incredible life and opportunity and a brain and a mind and a free will to do what we want and to do things within his will so that it creates peace and joy and happiness for us. Like, God wants us to be happy and peaceful and joyful, but we live in a broken world, so you got to kind of navigate that, and you need his help. So, like, being a pilot kid now means, like, for me, how do I actually build the life that I want to? I don't want to give up music and art and just go get a job. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I want to use the gifts that God has given me. And I also want to be responsible about the debts that I have to pay and the things that I say yes to. I want to build my character, and I want to build in that way, and not just be, kind of like this, like, rebellious, like, I'm going to just make my art and F the world. Like, that was sort of the Pilot Kids mentality when we were younger, when we were, in our 20s, and now it's changed. So I'm sure maybe a lot of people, if you've been following along for, since the beginning, like, you've grown too. Things have changed in your life. So maybe this is perfect timing. Maybe you're like, this guy's weird, I don't really want to follow this anymore. That's totally cool. But yeah, I'm here. I got my guitar still. This is like still the main guitar that was in all the Pilot Kids stuff, all the Pilot Kids videos. And I've been writing a lot of songs. A lot of open tunings these days, trying to just chill out a bit more. Got my non-alcoholic beers here, gluten-free as well. Just trying to live that healthy lifestyle, that healthy dad life. But yeah, I'm excited to just be here, to just kind of show up as myself. And I hope that you guys are excited to follow along. And, like, the Pilot Kids' whole message is that, like, yeah, I'm the guy that you're watching the video, so you're watching me right now. But I genuinely care about inspiring other people. And that's what makes me want to get up and do things, is when other people are like, hey, you inspired me to do my thing. That's always what the whole fly your own plane, being a Pilot Kid thing was about. So I'm really excited if even there's one comment here. So thanks for being here. Thanks for checking out this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.